appreciate it. All right, guys. What's going on? All right. I was gonna ask you who was gonna win, but I don't have to ask now. What's up, y'all? All right, y'all. All right. Man, my man, my man. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, it looks like a whole bunch is going on in the middleweight division right now. At least a whole lot of talks. It was just reported that Danny Jacobs will be facing Canelo Alvarez in a unification bout. I just did a video that I just uploaded where I talked about the possibility of the winner facing the winner of Demetrius Andrade versus Billy Joe Saunders for the WBO belt. There's a very good possibility that that could happen. But more recently, Oscar De La Hoya, he just said that he wants to put together a possible dream card, which would be the Charlo brothers versus Jaime Munguia. Now, and obviously, that would be Canelo Alvarez versus Jermall Charlo and Jermell Charlo versus Jaime Munguia. There's no doubt about it, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, they realize that the Jermall Charlo problem will not go away. Jermall Charlo, he's been the mandatory, the WBC mandatory for 2 years already. So they're going to have to face him eventually or give up that belt. So once again, Oscar De La Hoya is entertaining the idea of putting a fight card like this together. But right now, he's just entertaining it. He didn't say he wants to put it on next. He's just saying he would like to put a card like that together someday. Matter of fact, let me go and quote exactly what Oscar had to say. And just so you guys are not lost when I read this, Oscar De La Hoya, he starts off talking about Jaime Munguia against his next opponent, Inoue. So this is what Oscar De La Hoya had to say. Quote, Inoue, I don't know how difficult he's going to be. I don't know if Munguia is going to lose or win. It's going to be a great fight, but I have bigger plans for Jaime Munguia. I have plans. For instance, imagine Canelo fighting one of the Charlo brothers, which that would be Jermall Charlo, and imagine Munguia fighting the other brother, Jermell Charlo. That'll be a great card. That'll be a solid card. That'll excite the people, obviously. First things are first, Canelo has Jacobs in May, Jaime has Inoue this Saturday. I'm sure the Charlos have their plans, but that's what I'm envisioning for the future of boxing, putting the best against the best each time. End quote. So as you guys heard what Oscar De La Hoya said, he's not saying that that's the fight that's going to be next. He's just saying, imagine if we were to put together a card like that. That's something that Oscar clearly wants, but once again, we don't know when he wants it, and we don't know if Canelo actually wants it, or when he wants it. After all, we've heard promoters like Eddie Hearn say he wants to match Gennady Golovkin with his fighter Caleb Smith. We've heard Bob Arum say he wants to match his fighter Gilberto Ramirez with Gennady Golovkin. We've heard Jermall Charlo say he wants to get in the ring with the champion at the time, Gennady Golovkin, when he had the WBC belt, but none of those fights took place because Golovkin did not want the fight. He didn't want any of those fights. So right now, it is just an imagination, as Oscar De La Hoya put it when he said, imagine a fight like this, or a fight card like this. I mean, realistically, a lot of different things can happen before something like that is even possible. Because right now, Canelo Alvarez, he has a very tough assignment going up against Danny Jacobs. Jaime Munguia's assignment is not as tough. He's going against Inoue, and that looks like a fight he should win pretty easy. At least that's the way I see it after watching a little bit of highlights of Inoue. But no matter how this all plays out, guys, there's definitely a storm in the 160-pound division right now. Just the fact that we're going to get Canelo versus Danny Jacobs and most likely get Demetrius Andrade versus BJ Saunders, and those are all title bouts, that's a good start. That's a very, very good start. when you consider the fact that we haven't had matchups like this in the middleweight division in years. But when I think about the fact that Demetrius Andrade is with DAZN, if he beats BJ Saunders, which is a very good possibility he will beat BJ Saunders, Canelo is already with DAZN as well. It's in-house. So it would seem that Demetrius Andrade may have a better chance of getting Canelo before Jermall Charlo. But then again, at the same time, because Jermall Charlo has been the mandatory for so long, they may have no choice but to give Charlo his shot or give up the WBC belt. Something's got to give eventually when it comes to that situation. So let's see how it all plays out. Now I'm going to close with saying this. If you guys are looking to improve your coordination, your rhythm, slipping punches, counter punching ability, etc., you guys seriously need to get the Focus Ball. This will help you tremendously in all those categories. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box so you guys can go ahead and buy one. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.